Think of the person next to you. Think God loves you and I love you too. Feel that love in the sanctuary. Lift your voice, repeat after me. We come together. Come together, come together in the name of love. Take a look at the person next to you. I recognize a God in you, and feel that love in the sanctuary. Lift your voice, repeat after me. We come together, we come together, we come together in the name of love. We come together, we come together, we come together. From every walk of life, every creed and color, in kinship we unite, in honor of the love of each other. Take a look at the person next to you. Say namaste, I bow to you. Feel that love in the sanctuary. Lift your voice, repeat after me. We come together, we come together, we come together in the name of love. We come together, we come together, we come together in the name of love. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet now. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Make a joyful sound. Hey, 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 hey. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm in the right place at the right time, just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time, just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. I am getting a message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. My welcome here. My soul is 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 welcome here. My soul is, one more time. My soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome. Oh, my soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. I am getting a message loud and clear. Getting a message loud and clear. Getting a message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. And there's Jean.
Yes. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our Spiritual Center in Redlands. Thank you, everyone, joining us live in our beautiful sanctuary, and to those who follow us on Facebook, live and watch remotely on YouTube. My name is Jean Pagdaleo, and it is truly an honor and privilege to welcome you to our Sunday celebration service. We are a New Thought spiritual community and all-inclusive to all the spiritual truths from all the world's religious traditions, and spiritual paths. We focus on the philosophy of science of mind, which was developed in the early 20th century by writer and lecturer, Reverend Dr. Ernest Holmes, who developed a fresh new way for us to look at ourselves and how we fit into our world. We honor all people from every background, all races, sexual orientations, gender expressions, and spiritual paths. No matter who you are or where you are on your journey of faith, you're always welcomed here. If you are with us for the first time, please raise your hand and allow us to properly greet you. Okay.
Yay.
Welcome. We are delighted to have you all with us today. A gentle reminder to please silence your cell phones and place them safely away so you may participate more fully.
All right, thank you, Jean.
You're welcome.
In this moment, in this place, I remember who I am, letting fear and worry fall away from me. I close my eyes to see that there is only love, only love, love that heals, love that sets me free. There is only love. When I lose myself and it seems I've lost my way, I go inside and quiet my mind and hear Spirit gently say that there is only love, only love, love that heals, love that sets me free. love that heals, love that sets me free is only love.
So I invite us to breathe in this divine, sacred, and holy breath. Just let's take that in together. And with our exhalation, just release all that does not match all that is divine. Simply let it go. Let it go through the pores of your skin. Let it go through the soles of your feet. Let it go through your exhalations. We bless and release, bless and release, bless and release it. If it no longer serves us for our highest and best good, we're not going to take it out of this place today. So I'm inviting you to easily and effortlessly and joyously release and let go. Let's do it again. We take in the divine, sacred, and holy breath. And with our exhalation, we release and surrender all that does not match, all that is sacred. Just let it go with your exhalation. Let it go through the soles of your feet, through the pores of your skin. And we bless and release, and we bless and release it. It got us to this very place. It got us to this very instant in what we call time. And so I'm going to name it good and very good, no matter what it was. And just allow you to see it in its wholeness. Just be released. Just like the waves as they come to the shore and then they go back to the greater of the ocean. It's the same thing with spirit. We can release to the greater all that no longer serves us. Let it be repurposed. It's still part of the whole. It's still part of everything that's happened and happening, but it can't have any more effect. It can't have any more demonstration or manifestation in us because it no longer serves us for our highest and best good. So I'm inviting you willingly to release and surrender it now. And once again, we breathe in the divine, sacred, and holy breath. And this time release anything that does not match all that is holy. That's your option to do. Just let it go with ease and with grace. If it doesn't pass the litmus test of all that is divine, all that is sacred, all that is holy, it's not needed by our soul anymore for our evolution. And instead, we create a void, a space where we allow spirit to fill, to make its full sway in, through, and as our very life. This can include healings that are physical healings. It can include emotional healings. It can include generational healings from past traumas. It can include financial wealth and abundance. It can include divine right employment, divine right housing, divine right family relationships. All of it. Divine right romance. Whatever it is that's on our heart, Spirit is always awaiting a blank chalkboard, a blank space to say, I am, I am, I am. Are you? So let's say it. I am the beloved in whom Spirit is well pleased. I am the beloved in whom Spirit is well pleased. And this is the truth that I continue to affirm. This is the truth that I continue to see. This is the truth that I know to be so. And so it's from this place of unification and oneness that I speak a word of blessing as the service continues to unfold with ease and grace, with a sense of joy, with a sense of purpose, with a sense of all that is possible. Are you willing to think about all that is possible for your highest and best good? Are you willing to allow it? Are you? Just say, I am. I am. And I am. Yes, that is calling forth pure spirit to have its full sway in ways known and unknown in our life. We don't have to label everything. We don't have to put everything in a box. We don't have to control everything. We can allow for the romance of spirit to have its full sway. And it will. if we allow it, if we invite it, if we permit it in our consciousness, in our awareness, in our willingness, by using our free will to open the doors of our soul to allow for a more magnificent and even more magnificent life. Are you aware of this awareness that you have? Just say, I am willing to allow even more spiritual magnificence. And so as we do each Sunday, we say our own names out loud in the sanctuary space, Brother Mark. And then all those we're holding in our hearts about prayer this day, just say the names out loud in the sanctuary space. Craig, Gabe, Ed, Chitjian family, Hutchin family, Gomez family, and Derek, all the girlfriends, Izzy, Pam, Debbie. We're going to remember our friends in Ukraine in both centers, and Biblioteka and Cherkasy. We're getting ready for a fundraising event for them. We always have supported them. We always will continue to support them. Not only in meditations twice, pretty much daily, but in whatever financial gifts that our center can offer to their centers. So we remember Pavel, we remember all the heroes, remember all the Vladimirs, we remember Olga, we remember Ludmila, we remember all the Ludmilas that have requested prayer. We remember Anastasia, we remember the children. Know that Anastasia has 2 children who have never known peace in their country. A newborn and about a 2-year-old or so. So we bless that country, and we also each Sunday hold the idea of peace. So let's take first the idea of peace within ourselves. We have to try to find it within ourselves, and then we can offer it to another, and then we can offer it to the world. So let's do that together. We breathe it in, we exhale it out, and now see this idea of peace through every city, village, and town, border to border, north to south in Ukraine. Just see it. See it like a hermetic peace shield that grows thicker, stronger, bolder, and wider. See it in the Gaza Strip. See humanitarian aid and food and supplies reach all those areas in most critical need. There are many. In 2025, there's at least 25% of a population of people without enough food, without enough water. They're literally starving to death. See, world leaders change their minds on policy positions toward and about peace because it's the right thing to do. It's the highest idea of peace with a capital P. It must, just like those waves in the oceans, it must be a tsunami of peace that we see to pull back anything that doesn't match the frequency of the highest idea of peace, so that peace may be made manifest on earth. Just see it with me now. And I invite you to stand with me on this rock of truth and knowing that peace shall prevail. Just say it to yourself. Peace shall prevail now. Peace is prevailing now. And I want you to feel that with me in the energetic of the accomplished. It is 34 years of independence that Ukraine celebrated this past Monday, August 24th. And the leader of Ukraine emphasized that peace must come through strength and unwavering commitment to the nation's future. And also brought messages of solidarity from around the world. And in our opening prayer today, let's remember that true peace is never, this is from a writing we receive every week, it's never simply the absence of conflict, it's the presence of justice, compassion, and steadfast love. Ukraine's Independence Day reminds us that even in the midst of turmoil, a people can hold fast to their vision for a future built on dignity and freedom. And in The Science of Mind, Holmes wrote that peace is the power at the heart of God. This means peace is not passive. It is a living force that we nurture and project into the world. And when we anchor ourselves in that power, we too can meet life's trials with clarity and purpose. So let us hold Ukraine in our prayers, affirming that divine strength and enduring love are moving through every heart and guiding every step toward a just and lasting peace. And I say Slava Ukraine, that means like freedom to Ukraine, glory to Ukraine. Actually, Svoboda is freedom. Slava Ukraine is like glory to Ukraine. And the same energetic that we hold for Ukraine, we can equally send now. Let's do that. Throughout all the struggles in the world that we know about and don't even know about. There's many. A lot of it seems to have to do with land or religion and ultimately power and control. So see those lower frequencies and vibrations just vanquish back to the highest idea of peace, the highest idea of spiritual freedom, the highest idea of truth, which I know always has its full sway. And much of what I read was a quote by Scott Aubrey, who does a weekly spiritual passages, which is magnificent and a beautiful tool for many congregations. So we're grateful to Scott. Know that any words that were not spoken out loud in the prayer are answered in the mind of spirit, and the universe only knows to say yes, 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 yes. So we want to be mindful of what we're requesting. We want to be mindful of the energetic of what we're permitting and allowing and wishing to magnify, multiply, and manifest, because we are spirit in the form and in the flesh. Do you receive it? Let's just say together then, and so it is. And Jean, come up this way if you would. We never walk in front of Al. Thank you, Al, for the magnificent music. Everybody, Al Yankee. We can do better than that. Ladies and gentlemen, Al Yankee. There we go. That made me feel better. And now the beautiful Jean shall have a reading. It's also here for you.
As the sun rises over the waters, its golden light kisses the earth, casting a soft glow across the land. Okay, I'm going to start again here. As the sun rises over the waters, its golden light kisses the earth, casting a soft glow across the land. In the stillness of the morning, the great heron stands tall, its feathers adorned with the patterns of our ancestors, passed down through the generations. Its long beak, sharp and true, speaks to the wisdom of the elders who have walked this earth before. The heron, known as a symbol of patience and grace, holds the secrets of the waters. It watches the ripples spread across the surface, each one a reminder of how our actions ripple through time. The bird's song is a quiet whisper of the stories told by the wind, the mountains, and the stars. In the stillness, the heron speaks to those who listen. It reminds us of our connection to the land, to the water, and to the creatures that share this world. The patterns on its wings and body reflect the stories of the sky people, the ones who guided us, the ones who still guide us through the spirit world. The heron stands at the water's edge, offering its wisdom to the people as we too stand at the edge of the world. The great heron knows that the moon and the sun share the same sky, just as we share the same earth with all of creation. Its call reminds us to walk gently upon the land, to honor all living things, for we are all connected by the same thread of life. And so, the heron continues to call, the voice echoing across the waters, reminding us to keep the stories of our people alive to walk with honor, and to remember that the earth, the water, the sky, and the creatures, our brothers and sisters, are all part of the circle of life. As we listen to its call, remember who we are and the promise we made to protect the sacred land. For we are the keepers of the earth, the water, and the sky. The heron is our teacher, showing us that patience, wisdom, and respect are the ways of the people. And that's the drum circle harmony.
Nice, thank you, Jean. The heron is our teacher. I'm tempted to ask Rosemary if she knows something more about that. I mean, we might hear about that later. But teaching is something I do a lot. You ready for a little music lesson? In the Protestant churches, they call it responsorial. In pop music, we call it call and response. So there's a little thing I want you to do that is that when I do something, I'm going to want you to respond. I'm going to teach you your response. It's very simple. The name of this song, this Jamie Lula piece, is Compassion. And when we get to the chorus, I didn't tell you what a chorus is. So many pop songs have this structure, which is verse and chorus. The verse is usually the first part, and the chorus is the part that you always remember and sing along to on the radio. You might be going la 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 la, and then you sing the chorus and you sing the 4 words that are the title or something like that. So the verse sets up whatever the situation is, the problem, the idea, and then the chorus is like the meaning of the song. So this is about compassion. So when we get to the chorus, well, the verse is all in this kind of very minor sound, but when we get to the chorus, it goes major. Compassion, sweet compassion. That's your part. Compassion, sweet compassion. You can do it with me now. Compassion, sweet compassion. And every time we do it, we'll do it 4 times. Compassion, sweet compassion. Oh, you got it. So here's the verse. Grateful for your tenderness when life can feel unkind. Grateful for the way you see when I'm stuck inside my mind. Grateful for your courage when you hold that steady ground. Grateful for compassion when mine cannot be found. Broken hearts bleed. Compassion, sweet compassion. Sweet compassion when my soul's in need. Now you. I find compassion in friends and enemies. Sweet compassion, my own compassion is where my spirit breathes. Grateful for your thoughtful words when emptiness abounds. Grateful when you take my hand and you turn my head around. Grateful grateful for the healing, the warmth of your embrace. I'm grateful for compassion to touch a deeper place. Compassion when broken hearts bleed. Compassion, sweet compassion. Sweet compassion when my soul's in need. I find compassion in friends and enemies. My own compassion is where my spirit breathes. Compassion, sweet compassion. Yeah, make me, mold me, shape me, shift me to all that I can be. And I may express your endless compassion. That's all I want to be. Compassion when broken hearts bleed. Let me hear you. Sweet compassion when my soul's in need. I find compassion for friends and enemies. My own compassion is where my spirit breathes.
Ladies and gentlemen, the incomparable Al Yankee. Beautiful. Thank you, Al. Thank you for all you do. Thank you, Gilman, who's here, our music director. Give it up for Al. Give it up for Gilman. Nice round of applause. David, do you want to cue the video if we have it for today? Do you know what we're talking about today? Right. Do you have it? Do you? We're going to talk about spiritual awareness. Let's see how this goes. It's kind of like the Wizard of Oz scene, right? The last part of what he said. You've always had the power if you just clicked your heels 3 times. Shall we do it? We're going to make ourselves spiritually aware that we are the divine incarnate. We are here on purpose. We are here created with intention. Do you feel that way? Sometimes it's hard to feel that way, right? Sometimes we just want to go through the drive-thru as fast as possible, and we might even beep at somebody if they don't go fast enough. So we can be more mindful, we can be more aware. And for me, like, I'm learning as I'm getting older and driving more places that I can just always move over. Like, this is like, could create peace on earth as well. If we weren't wanting to go as fast as other people, why can't we just move over? And you know what? Some people won't. Some people insist on staying in their own little space in the fastest lane, blocking with other trucks and, like huge trucks, the things that, so nobody can go anywhere, proclaiming their football fields and in their own little spaces. So to me, a lot of peace can start by just, you know what, you don't want to go fast, just move over. If the next lane's too fast, move over one more, right? It's pretty easy, but I'm going to just tell you, it's not, maybe we're the only ones doing it, so let's start a trend. I vote to start a trend. So when I say spiritual awareness, is there anything that comes to your mind that you want me to repeat in the microphone? Spiritual awareness.
All the clairs, like clairvoyant.
Clair, okay, a clairvoyant. What else? A cognizant. Good. Because the word, it was interesting in the meditation, there was perfect assimilation, perfect elimination, and then the word kept coming to me, illumination, illumination, illumination. Like while I was saying elimination, also the word came illumination. So if we think about just a simple way to have some spiritual awareness as being blessing everything we intake, right? Like even food. Water, whatever we're intaking, medications, herbs, whatever it is, even the beautiful croissants and the things that are in the back, we're going to bless them into broccoli and vegetables as we enjoy each bite. And we can think of them as having the nutrients of those things while we're crunching it. And it's this idea of perfect assimilation, perfect elimination. Can you do that? Let's just say it together. Perfect assimilation. Perfect elimination. Okay, and just be careful of the second part because it goes for everything, just so you know. So once you start having this intention and this affirmation, you're going to be like, I'm going to do whatever I need to do. Now that we're more empty, I want you to feel the idea and see the potentiality that we could then experience even more illumination. Are you following what I'm saying? So I think that a lot of the spiritual journey is about an emptying. It's about a lot of times in the human condition, we think we know everything. We think we know exactly what's best for us, when it's best for us. We think we know everything, don't we? Do we? But I think we do. I think a lot of people already think, I know all that. And I've met people, included somebody who gave birth, not gave birth to me, but the one who was the other part of that, said, he goes, I'm too old to change. And I'm like, I didn't accept it because I watched him change. He was studying certain things and then changing his mind about certain things. That's my dad, Markar. And sometimes it's just the veneer that says, I'm too old to change. But you're never too old to change. And then the word rearrange is coming to my head right now, kind of pounding. Because we can rearrange everything we thought we believed before to allow for a greater illumination of the I am that I am to have more if it's full sway. It doesn't have to be complicated. You're second, you're first. You were going to say something? Just use the mic and then pass it. And make it succinct.
So a key feature of your meditations, Mark, that you do is that we receive it by ear when we have our eyes closed. So that's called clairaudience. And all the clairs are clear. It's like clear in all the different forms. Also, there's a term called kenosis, which means divine emptying, so that you can be filled up by the Spirit.
I love that. Thank you, Ellen. So are we willing? Let's just do that together as a practice this moment. So we breathe in the divine, sacred, and holy breath, and we're going to do a spiritual kenosis, where we release anything and everything, known and unknown, labeled and unlabeled. Just let it go through your exhalations. Let it go through the pores of your skin. Let it go through the soles of your feet. You can sometimes even feel it like a current or a frequency. Just let it go. Another exhalation. Another exhalation. Even another exhalation. And then just give a little shake around for the things that you're not willing to let go, but they were there. If you're willing to shake the hands, shake the feet. And then when you feel like you're done, then just Slide the feet for the ground, toward the ground. Just give yourself a, you're done. Sometimes that's all you need to do to rearrange, is that kenosis. It's like an emptying of all that no longer serves. Where it's really particularly effective, and I do it often, is the shower. Because we have one of those really huge rain heads. And so I just look up and I just allow for anything that no longer serves me to go down. Like I literally watch it go down the drain, and you try to get it back then. You can't, right? So I said never again to resurface and reappear, and instead be replaced with the truth that God is at hand, life is at hand, the universe is at hand, divine intelligence is at hand, divine kenosis is at hand, right here, right now. Okay, pass the mic. Please and thank you.
Spiritual awareness to me means to become observant, to step back. If I'm thinking in those terms, it's kind of like reading the room. And you read the energy when you're in an observant place. And let that guide you, guide me, which way to go.
Very good.
Aho.
Aho. So Rosemary was just saying, Jean, can you pass me that one eventually? So Jean was just saying, thank you. Jean was just, and Rosemary was just saying something really important. Like we're energetic frequencies. You ever go to a function or a party and you don't know that many people, and you're just like called to certain people and not definitely called to other people? That's the energy you're talking about. And there's things that we can do with spiritual awareness that mean we can know when it's worth it to use our voice to articulate something back, and we can know when it's meant for us just to witness it. It's just as powerful. Silence is a response. Does everybody know that? Not responding is responding. Does everybody know that? I'm sure young kids know that, because sometimes when I text much younger people, if you don't respond right away, I guess it's considered rude. And I'm like, well, I don't sleep with my phone. So but I don't make excuses in my life either. Just because you texted me at like 9:25 or 10:25, I had my phone on the charger since 8. I didn't look at it till the next day. So sometimes you don't mean to offend somebody, so you could just clarify, right? You could just say, I don't have my phone attached to my head, and it's not in my bed. So does everybody get the idea that you can use the spiritual awareness? And you know what, some of the did you have something, David? Yeah. Okay, hold on, we'll get you the mic. Sometimes, I know what I was going to say, I think, till you get the mic. I was going to say, your intuition is everybody know what your intuition is? It's the little voice that tries to get like, Heidi, Heidi, or right? Jean, Bob, Al, David, Joshua. It always tries to get your attention. That is spiritual awareness. Do you follow your intuition? It's the voice for spirit speaking in through and as you. It's the voice for spirit speaking in through and as me. Or do you argue with it? You can argue with it. I remember one time I was driving down the road, we were in Idlewild, and the voice was so strong, move to the right, move to the right. And I'm like, it is a 2-lane highway. And I moved to the right, and then just a moment or two later, this motorcycle just slid right behind me, like all the way up. It still went down, but it didn't go down into my car, which could have, I don't know what it could have done. And I listened, and I'm like, this is odd, because I don't like going on gravel. I don't know what's there, and I don't want to go over the side of the mountain either. But I listen. And it's just, sometimes it's quick. It's sometimes we don't have a lot of time to argue with it. Does that make sense? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, actually I wanted to, something from earlier when you sent that clip. Now, it's interesting you say what comes for you. I had not watched that clip before you sent it to me a couple days ago.
Good.
And I experienced it with everyone else, and I like how it opens with Luke chapter 17, the kingdom of God is within men. And what immediately came to my mind was that speech from The Great Dictator with Charlie Chaplin. If you've seen that.
I have not, but many might have.
Yeah, you can look it up. I just wanted to read the way he interprets that exact verse.
Okay, go ahead.
It says, In the 17th chapter of St. Luke, it is written, "The kingdom of God is within man, not one man, nor a group of men, but in all men." In you, the people have the power to create machines, the power to create happiness. You, the people, have the power to make this life feel free and beautiful, to make this life a wonderful adventure.
So David, I'm going to invite you to think about that more. And if you want to do a whole Sunday service with that, I'm going to take a day off and just watch you do the Sunday service, because the way you just articulated that was so beautiful and so powerful, because it's something that moved you. And so I want to just acknowledge you. You don't have to bring it back right now. Okay, David, thank you for that. Okay, so is everybody capturing this idea? Like we can have an awakening any minute we're open to it. We can do simple things like this kenosis that Ellen shared, right? We can do the thing like the shower. Sometimes one of the things you guys don't know is after church, many times, the first thing I have to do, especially when it's just, I gave everything, is, well, it's really every time I try to. I go home and I take off all my clothes. I wash my face with a special thing. I do a spritzer, I get dressed, and that's it. And then I don't really want to talk to too many people. And also, like in the morning before, I try not to give too many hugs, because I want to keep what I have for me until after, and then I could give it, because I'm not sure, I'm inviting Spirit to use me. And then also, there's something else that was my secret. And try to be Ed and not talk. Because I'm like, this is my process, right? So, does that make sense to everybody? Come up with a process that works for you. You can come home from work. Sometimes I do that too, and I'm like, just take everything off, right? And you're like, oh, I'm so proud of myself that I made it through another day, another shift, another whatever it is. And then honor yourself and whatever that looks like and feels like for yourself and about yourself. And if you want to see a magnificent, you could take a photo, Holly, of your altar. Holly even created a little altar at the home. It's beautiful. And if it means something to you, then it's magnificent. It's part of the spiritual awakening. So I have a couple readings, and I don't know how much I'm going to go with what I brought, but are you guys feeling something? Yes. There was also 5 words. Remember how we do our spiritual lexicon and we add to them? I didn't know the words. I'm going to see how many of the 5 I can get to us today. And I think all of them can help us be more spiritually aware. Are you willing to do that as part of today? All right. And then I have a couple readings that I have to share. One is from Down the Rabbit Hole. It's a Facebook group. It says, "So I'm way older than I originally thought." And that's from Hashem Al-Gaili. "You are older than stardust. You are walking around with relics of the creation of the universe in every cell. The oldest parts of you aren't your bones or memories. They're the hydrogen atoms forged at the dawn of the universe. In fact, every time you blink or take a breath, you're using atoms that predate the sun itself. Some of the hydrogen in your body, particularly those in water molecules and organic compounds, formed just moments after the Big Bang, more than 13 billion years ago. These ancient atoms have traveled through time and space, becoming part of stars, planets, and now you. The carbon, oxygen, and nitrogen in your body were forged in the fiery hearts of stars that exploded in supernovas long before our solar system existed. This cosmic inheritance links all living beings to the universe's deepest past. Your body is not just made of stardust, it is also built from particles born of the universe's infancy. The sun, at about 4.6 billion years old, came along after the hydrogen atoms that formed the bulk of your body. Though the sun itself also contains many atoms that are ancient and come from the dawn of the cosmos, the sun itself is just a few billion years old. In short, you're not just part of Earth's history, you're part of the universe's origin story. Can you receive any of that? Let's say it as an affirmation. I am part of Earth's history. I am part of the origin of the universe. Are you? Oh my goodness, the hand is up. Go ahead.
A very short sentence that I put on my social media. Love is the home the stars made for us.
Love is the home the stars made for us. Can we say it as an affirmation? Love is the home that the stars made for us. Beautiful. And now there's this other Facebook page called Awesome Stuff 365. And it says, much of what we call reality is invisible. Is that right? Astronomers estimate that 95% of the universe is made up of dark matter and dark energy, unseen forces shaping galaxies and gravity itself, but completely hidden from the naked eye. Even our human sensors filter out most of what surrounds us. We see a sliver of light spectrum, hear a narrow band of sound. Beyond those limits are ultraviolet rays, infrared signals, infrared sound vibrations, and more. Modern science gives us glimpses, neutrinos streaming endlessly through our bodies, deep ocean creatures communicating in pitches we'll never hear unaided. The rest, still waiting to be revealed. Isn't that beautiful? Do you feel it's beautiful? So the more I click on certain things, the more certain things come. Sir, in the back with your hand up.
Sounds like the tilde.
I couldn't hear.
The tilde.
Tilde, yes. I was going to say that next. Thank you for that. So the teaching symbol is the tilde, that little arch that goes to the side, which meant that Holmes, even though Holmes synthesized all the world's religions, all the core spiritual truths that are at the middle of all of them, always left the space with the tilde in the teaching symbol for more to be revealed. Just like the last, because when I read the last sentence, I also thought of the same thing. The rest, still waiting to be revealed. Just like, I didn't know I would see driverless cars like or things like on the Jetsons when I grew up with the cartoons that, whether they would fly to their spaces and go to their places. So, okay, now are we ready to go to some of the words? I'm going to first read a quote by Holmes. It's from Science of Mind, the definitive edition, page 107. We're made out of and from life, as effect must partake of the nature of its cause. So we must partake of the divine nature from which we spring. We did not create our nature. We cannot change its inherent reality. We are what we are, and we use this nature for better or for worse. Did you catch it? Second quote, also from Holmes, The Essential Ernest Holmes, page 20. The great love of the universe must be one with the great law of its own being, and we approach love through law. This, then, is our teaching, love and law. From Roger Teal, This Life is Joy, page 283. We are living in a universe that is formed out of love, out of the love intelligence and substance of one life, God, universal spirit. This is not a distant or disintegrated deity, but a spiritual presence and power at the heart of all creation. Did you guys catch it? From Richard Rohr, mystics have plumbed the depths of both suffering and love and emerged with depths of compassion for the world and a learned capacity to recognize God within themselves, in others, and in all things. Isn't that beautiful? Did you guys catch it? So we can, to have more spiritual awareness, recognize God within myself. Can you do that? Will you be willing to take that with you after today? I am willing to recognize God in me, as me, through me. All right. In others, are you willing to look around the room and do that? And I must say, and in all things. Yeah. I even try to negotiate with the houseflies or mosquitoes. Ed's getting bit. He thinks his blood is sweet. And you can ask him to see his legs or my leg. Like, we're just, because we leave the doors open for Snowball the dog. It's like, yeah, okay. So we try to negotiate. We can't capture all of them and release them, but I try. All right. This is an interesting quote from Pema Chodron, When Things Fall Apart, page 113. We think that by protecting ourselves from suffering, we're being kind to ourselves. The truth is, we only become more fearful, more hardened, more alienated. We experience ourselves as being separate from the whole. Yet when we don't close off and we let our hearts break, we discover our kinship with all beings. So I think it's okay to experience whatever we're experiencing without judging it. We don't have to label it. We don't have to judge it. That's why a lot of times in my prayer work, in my words that are coming forth, I'm saying now more and more known and unknown, because I don't need it to be labeled. It can be any level of consciousness that we call subconscious, unconscious. I don't know what all the levels of consciousness are, right? Do you? I don't know that we know. Because if the quotes are true, and much of this is dark matter as well, I just want to know that I'm hermetically sealed for my highest and best good in the love and light intelligence of the divine. Does that sound fair? So let's just say, I just want to experience the love and light intelligence of the divine. Very good. And then in your prayer work, you can also just say, and in your affirmations, you can say, anything and everything that is heretofore blocked or hindered, deferred, denied, or delayed, my highest and best good has no more power. It's vanquished back to the nothingness from which it came, and is instead open at the top to be replaced with the truth. Love is at hand, life is at hand, divine intelligence is at hand, all that. Did you catch what I'm saying? And see, Ed Dollar, after he's an attorney, he can get you the caveat and the jargon for this. I think that is very powerful to add to any prayer work, any kind of work that you do on your own. Fair? Okay, how many words do we want to go through out of 5 words for the day? 5. The first word is Maban. Does everybody know what that is? It's the name used in modern pagan and Druid traditions for the autumn equinox, which often falls in late September. Okay, all right. It's a M-A-B-O-N, right. And it's pronounced Maban. But you can say Maban. I could say tomato, you could say, there we go. And it's a time of balance between day and night, light and dark, a celebration of the harvest. The word comes from the Welsh mythological figure Mabon, meaning great son of the great mother. Isn't that beautiful? Metaphysical meaning, Mabon invites us to honor life's equilibrium, balancing work with rest, giving with receiving, inner reflection with outward action. It reminds us that spiritual growth often comes from recognizing and celebrating the cycles in our own lives. Whew. Did you get it? All right, if you want photos of any of the words later, come see. I'm going to leave this on the podium. Take photos. You ready for the second one? The Hebrew word avokta. Does anybody know it? Avokta. Originally meant work, but it also means worship and service. I love this. In biblical times, it was used to describe both physical labor and acts of devotion to God. Metaphysically, avokta reminds us that all work, whether with our hands, our hearts, our minds, can be sacred when offered in the spirit of service. It calls us to see labor not merely as toil, but as a creative expression of the divine through us.
Actually, I know the word, and it's work, service, and worship.
Very good. Work, service, and worship. Isn't that beautiful? And so, like, even when we're cooking or we bring things for the potluck, we can bless those things. Ed always says at home, if you're going to make me a sandwich, make it with love. Have you ever thought of that when you're cooking or serving somebody? Very good. And of course, everybody who's the teachers, raise your hand, the teachers. Always operate with that love, right? Always operating with the love. Yes. Very good. You ready for the third word? Yes. Kala. Does anybody know it? K-A-L-A. It's a Marathi word. Marathi is M-A-R-A-T-H-I, meaning pause, moment, or leisure. Kala speaks to time not as a tyrant to obey, but as a gift to honor. It reminds us that the soul has its own rhythm, which does not always align with the ticking of a clock. Metaphysically, Kala invites us to find holiness in the pause, in the breath, in the deliberate slowing down to truly see and feel life as it unfolds. Did you catch it? Kala, K-A-L-A. Who wants a fourth word? Let's go. Ahisma. Ahimsa. Ahimsa. Anybody know it? All right, here we go. It's a Sanskrit word meaning non-harm or non-violence. a central principle in Hinduism, Buddhism, and I don't know the word. Is it Jainism with the J, Jainism? Ahimsa calls for not only refraining from physical harm, but also for avoiding harm through words, thoughts, and intentions. In its deepest sense, ahimsa recognizes the interconnectedness of all life. When we harm another, we harm ourselves. Practicing ahimsa means filling our inner cup with compassion so that in moments of crisis or conflict, what spills over is healing, not harm. Yes? Oh, Gandhi referred to ahimsa? Very good. Does everybody capture that? Yes, in the back?
Sounds like the circle of life in Jean's initial reading.
Yes, okay, very good. Very good. Sounds like the circle of life in Jean's initial reading for those who are watching remotely. I would like to just say part of this as an affirmation together, if you don't mind. I practice filling my inner cup with compassion so that in moments of conflict, what spills over is healing, not harm. Very good. Do you receive that? We're almost at the fifth word. We were pretty quick. That's our lessons for the day. Did you notice the part, I can't leave ahimsa for a minute because it's calling me back to remind us that we can harm through words. Did everybody catch that? Words have power, thoughts are things. We can also harm through our thoughts. This is why a lot of times if we're having trouble with something, if something triggers us, and even just to watch the news for 3 minutes, I guarantee you can practice ahimsa. And likely you're going to have to turn the TV off. We can harm through our words, we can harm through our thoughts. I think thoughts are things. I know it's a song lyric. Thoughts are things, things are thoughts. Yeah, it's what? Yeah, it's Ernest Holmes' quote. And the thing is, I always say from here many times, we can go to neutral, remember? We can shift to neutral. Are you willing to take that out of here as a spiritual awareness, that you have the power to go to neutral? Yes or no? Yes. All right. The last part of what we could harm with was intentions. I go, isn't part of ahimsa? Let's say it, ahimsa. Okay, so we can harm with our intentions. So let's be more mindful and spiritually aware as we vacate the premises later, right? With our intentions. The fifth word, are you ready? Yeah. It's called, this is a hard one for me to pronounce, Mitakuya Oyasin. Do you know that one? It's from Lakota, the Lakota Sioux. It means all are related. It's the sacred phrase expresses the understanding that everything in the universe, people, animals, plants, water, wind, stars, is part of the one spiritual family. Good? And Al, if you want to make your way up, I'm just about complete. Did everybody take a little something from spiritual awareness? We got 5 words and other things. From Romans 5:3-5, we rejoice in our sufferings, knowing that suffering produces endurance, and endurance produces character, and character produces hope. And hope does not put us to shame, because God's love has been poured into our hearts. So this is a reading called The Firebird of Renewal, and I invite you to say with me before we end, I am the Firebird of Renewal. And if you want to do the reprise or whatever, it doesn't matter. If you want to allow the outer eyes to close. Long ago, when the world was still young, there was a time when darkness lingered too long, and the people's hearts grew heavy. The rivers slowed, the trees whispered without song, and even the stars seemed to dim. In that silence, the elders prayed to the Great Spirit for guidance. From the smoke of their sacred fires, a great bird descended, a being of swirling colors, feathers, alive with the greens of the earth, the reds of fire, and the blues of sky. This was the firebird, the spirit of renewal. The firebird spreads its wings, and wherever its feathers touched, life returned. Rivers laughed again, flowers bloomed in brilliance, and the songs of children rose like dawn. The people understood the firebird carried not only beauty, but the power of rebirth. They learned from its dance that even in times of sorrow, life circles back with strength and color. To honor the firebird, they painted its image on their lodges, wove its feathers into their dreams, and told their children, when you feel broken, remember you too can rise in beauty, for renewal is the promise of the firebird. Let's close with this affirmation together. I am the firebird. I am the spirit of renewal. And together we say, and so it is.
Compassion, broken hearts bleed. Sweet compassion when my soul's in need. I find compassion for friends and enemies. My own compassion is where my spirit breathes.
And so now it's time for our offering. The ushers are coming forth. It's our time for our conscious giving. Let's give first to our center, and then in the overflow, I'm going to invite everybody to give what you can in the Lucite box. It's going to go toward our Ukraine centers. So in the overflow of giving, please add to that in the Lucite box. For those watching remotely, follow David, and we say with our tithes and gifts and offerings in our hands, from the love of pure spirit within me, I bless this gift. I send it forth to heal and bless and prosper. It is evidence of my faith and my belief. It does great work in the world, and it returns to me multiplied abundantly. And so it is.
Thank you for giving, thank you for receiving, and thank you for being who you are. Thank you for breathing, and thank you for believing, and thank you for being who you are. The universe is flowing with love that's ever growing, and you are the vessel of that love. So thank you for caring, and bless you for your sharing. Thank you for being who you are. Thank you
Ed and Snowball.
for being who you are.
And so I invite us to outstretch our hands toward the offerings received. See them magnify now in your mind's eye. Can you do that with me? Just like the magnificent loaves of bread in the bag, see them magnify and multiply to be just enough what's needed for this congregation that's been here 70 plus years to create another 70 plus years, and to be a blessing and a beacon of light and hope to the world. Do you receive it?
Yes.
Together we say, and so it is.
And so
And
it
thank
is.
you for giving those who watch remotely. Let us know from when and where you're watching. And before we do the announcements, I just want to let you know, for safety reasons, the back doors open up to the outside. The 2 bathroom doors also lock. There's also a locking space here behind the glass. There's an exit there, there's an exit there, And both doors here lock and have a safe place. If you ever need to exit or vacate in an emergency situation, that is how you do it. Our announcements by Ed.
I'll take it. Thank you. Now, good morning, everyone. So tonight at 6 to 8 p.m., join Zoom for a deeper conversation with Brother Mark. Check the weekly e-blast or on the big screen now for the Zoom link. Oh, take a picture. Sorry about that. And then tomorrow, Monday, September 1st, the Divine Feminine Circle is here in the sanctuary from 10 to 11:30 a.m., lovingly facilitated by Gail Yandel and Susie Ammons. And then this Saturday, September 6th, is our first flash sale. Our tech will put the link up on the big screen for you to check it out. And these are items that were donated. They're very unique, and we encourage everyone to just tell their friends and just to check out those items. And all the monies that are raised are going for the administration of our shelter program. So this is going for a good cause. We have some beautiful shoes. I think those are Gucci shoes, right? And so any of you lovely ladies, size 6.5, that would like to have some good Gucci shoes, and you can just make a donation. Yeah, and men can wear them too. So, join us Friday, September 12th for the Ukraine fundraising concert from 5:30 p.m. potluck and 6:30 for the music, where music begins. Give your donations as early as today in the Lucite box at the front door. And then Monday, September 15th from 6 to 9 p.m., join the book club, Tao Te Ching, I'm almost getting it there. Tao Te Ching, led by practitioner Jim Crump, and who will also host host Jamie Lula at his home September 20th, and if you want to ask for details. And also, we have these new cards. They're QR cards. Are they in the back still? There's some on each table. I encourage you to give them to family, friends, the person at the Del Taco drive-thru, the bank. This is also a way if someone would like to donate funds for the shelter administration that our church is providing. So take a bunch of them and give them out. They can donate on a weekly basis or monthly basis. And then also, before I end our conversation, I'd like Phil to come up and thank everyone for participating in his event. Hold on.
Thank you, Ed. Yes, we had a terrific, successful show Friday night, and I'd like to thank the people in this room who really helped me. Holly over here provided some of the refreshments, and she put the tablecloths out and made this place look like a beautiful nightclub Friday night. Josh, don't leave, Josh.
He's not leaving.
Okay, can you hear me? All right. He's leaving.
No, he's not.
Well, he performed an invaluable service Friday night by keeping an eye on the parking lot, and he escorted my wife to her car. She really appreciated that. And Eileen, who I think is counting the offerings in the back room, helped me with the posters and the publicity. There she is. Thank you, Eileen. And Gilman over here did terrific music again for the show. And way back in the back row, back of the bus, is Iris, who kept the music and the mics and the visuals going all night long. Thank you, Iris. Finally, let's see, who am I missing? Ellen. David B., thank you. He came, helped out, and his little daughter, yes, with her dog, or Holly's dog, helped me start the show. And finally, two women who really personify one of Holmes' aphorisms, one of his homilies, looking for the good and praising it. Ellen was our wonderful swirling vortex of feminine energy for the weather report, and Jean in the back there helped out with the food and just her constant source of positive energy. I think I've gotten everybody, and thank you very much. Finally, I hold in my hand another way to thank this place other than verbally. Ed also performed an invaluable service. He couldn't make it to the show, but in the next morning he restored this room, he and Jean, to make it look like it is today. And in my right hand is from the box Friday night, $400. Exactly. And it's going to go up to $413 when Ed pays for the book that he bought from one of my performers. You can, bump it up to $20 if you want, Ed. Well, thank you very much. Well, we might do a 1/4 seasonal show in the fall. So, thank you, Ed.
And also, for those of you that are on YouTube and Facebook, you're missing out on some amazing artwork that one of our members, Rick Cummings, who has, he's sharing his gifts with us. I'm looking at purchasing 2 of them. So I encourage those of you that we don't see in person to come and see this artwork. It's quite unique, quite interesting. But thank you, everyone. Stand up and rise for the closing song and open those doors. And everyone, enjoy the beautiful food that we have today. Thank you.
All right. So we've got these links up there. So I'm going to encourage you to take a picture of the screens if you're interested in the links for either the Zoom conversation or the fabulous finds. I used to think I'd always be alone, separate, misunderstood. I spent my days in quiet desperation, but on the outside, things looked good. Then I discovered the error of my thinking, the lie at the base of all my fears. So simple that it turned my world around. Oh, why did it take so many years? Now Jean is going to lead you all in this. Now I am walking with my eyes wide open. I am knowing with my mind wide open. I am loving with my heart wide open. I am walking with my eyes wide. Are you walking? I am walking with my eyes wide open. I am knowing with my mind wide open. I am loving with my heart wide open. I am walking with my eyes wide open, wide open. There is no separation, no matter what it looks like. There is no separation, no matter what they say. No separation except what I imagine. And I imagine separation's gone away. Now what do I have to do to get you people to walk? Now I am walking with